you're having trouble to relax around pretty girls, and when you are in conversation with them, are you running away to your mind, trying to predict what's going to happen? And oftentimes when you meet that cute, pretty girl that you're really interested in, you lose her. And does it happen that in many of those cases, something could have happened, but you're either holding yourself back, not approaching that situation, that girl, not going for the kiss, and then you're left thinking, man, I messed up. That was my shot. Well, what if I told you that it's not about girls? It's part of it, but that's not the only place in your life where you are messing up. Because I know from my own experience of approaching, dated, traveled the world for a decade, meeting girls all around, been in those situations where I messed up. I also know that I've messed up in other areas of my life. So I'm very much into spirituality, meditation, and personal development. And what I'm seeing is that when you are talking with a girl, in your mind, you're trying to make something happen. You might find her very attractive and you want to touch her, you want to kiss her, you want to give her a compliment. You just want to show her that you like her, but there's something inside of you that's not letting yourself do that. There's something holding you back. And you might very much know what to do in that instance, but you're not doing it. And you might talk about something else. You might go away from the conversation. You might do anything just to escape this one thing, which is the thing that you really want to do. And why is that? Well, you might know that we are creatures of habits. So the way that you're doing one thing is also the way that you're doing everything else. It means that when you're in an uncomfortable situation where you're left with a choice, do I want to face that fear, that discomfort, and make the leap of faith? Or should I take the comfortable decision of doing things I've always done? Then you know that in 90-95% of the times, you're gonna pick the easy choice because your subconscious is gonna be the one who's gonna run the show. And how do you change that? Well, you change that by focusing on the 5% that you can do. And man, if you're only meeting one girl every week or one girl every month, then how can you expect to build up that 5%? Because you will only have that opportunity. But what if I again told you that it's not only about girls, but it's actually about your whole being? It's about the way you're living your life from the moment you wake up to the moment you close your eyes at night. What would happen, man, if you stopped chasing girls for just 1 second? I'm not saying to not find a girl, find a girlfriend, have with girls. No, I'm saying, what if we left the idea of chasing girls just for one moment and you decided to become passionate about your life instead? What do I mean? I mean, you take your awareness into this present moment right here and you become aware what's happening inside of you. You might have thoughts, emotions that are going against what is happening. And you might tell yourself, well, I don't care how I'm feeling right now. I don't care how I'm thinking. I want to be excellent when I'm with the girl. I want to pull her. But by myself, I don't care. I'll be whatever. You know, 95% of the time, your subconscious mind runs the show. So by you focusing on the moment right now and letting yourself be more compassionate, which means taking care of this moment, even if you're only by yourself, then you will start to be more comfortable in this moment. And you will become more comfortable in the next moment and the next, which eventually leads to you being in that same room with that hot girl and you will be comfortable. Okay, but how do you do that? Well, you start with awareness. Awareness always comes first. So become aware. What are you thinking? What are your emotions? Which are your body's response to that thought in your body? And by being aware of this, you can start to accept your inner reality. And you can also then accept your outer reality, what's happening right now. Even if you're alone, even if you don't have the girl by you, even if life is not the way that you want it to go, you can still accept this moment. When you do, is that you take this energy of being happy and satisfied with you, so you don't need her. And this big thing that a lot of guys have problems with is this neediness, because you used to need her to feel good. Now you don't. Now you feel good with or without her. So take this with you, this acceptance energy, and now you're gonna be much more attractive.